We're thrilled to go into Memphis next week. The president signed the executive order today. We're working hand in hand with our U.S. senators, with the governor there, and we're just so excited about making Memphis safe again, just like we've done in D.C.
It's necessary. We do need help. But for citizens, for families, for young children to see such a use of force, you will be taken aback.
The National Guard and several law enforcement agencies from the federal government are headed to Memphis. President Trump called it a replica of his actions in Washington, D.C.
So tonight we're taking a closer look at how exactly this went in the Capitol. FOX13 has team coverage tonight of the Guard's pending arrival. We're going to start with FOX13's Jack Bilyeu. Jack, you spoke to a Memphis native who lives in D.C., and she has seen the whole thing play out, in fact, from the very beginning.
Yeah, Lucretia Anderson moved from Memphis to D.C. in 2017. Tonight, she told me everything you need to know before that federal task force arrives here.
As a person that has lived through this for like the last 5 weeks here in D.C., it is something like you've never seen before.
Lucretia Anderson went live on Facebook Sunday, telling her friends and family what the federal intervention in Washington, D.C. looked like. The things she predicted in that video were then confirmed Monday by the president when he signed a memorandum creating the federal task force.
They're going to come with HSI, which is Homeland Security, the FBI, ATF, DEA.
The effort will include the National Guard as well as the FBI, ATF, DEA, ICE, Homeland Security Investigations, and the U.S. Marshals.
Her video wound up reaching a much wider audience than intended and now sits at over 6,000 shares.
Memphians reached out to me and said, thank you. We didn't know what this process would look like.
So what will the process look like? Anderson says National Guardsmen stationed around town was just part of the federal intervention.
What's going on?
She recorded this video of a team of agents entering a restaurant at the Wharf, which she described as the D.C. equivalent to Beale Street.
I remember all of a sudden seeing maybe a dozen agents just infiltrate a taco restaurant. And I think that was my first time saying, oh, this is real.
She says another major impact were roadblocks. Officials set up checkpoints on major roads and stop everyone looking for outstanding warrants, guns, expired registration, and more.
I could see Germantown Parkway being one of those spaces, Austin P. Many of those streets that feed out into neighborhoods, many of those areas that feed directly into 240 or 40.
Anderson says now is the time to make sure all your paperwork is in order. At first, she says it was all shocking. Then it became normal.
After a while, we became desensitized to some of what we were seeing. The feeling was one of, we know this is a good thing for crime. It just doesn't feel good.
Anderson says when this is all said and done, she believes Memphis will be a stronger, more prosperous city. Dorsey?
Well, we will see. That is FOX13's Jack Bilyeu reporting live. Thank you so much, Jack.